Hi, welcome back to the channel. I'm Michelle, and today we're going to be doing a day in my life. Now it is Sunday, and I've talked about in a previous video how I take Sundays kind of as my Sabbath day, my rest day. So I'm going to take you through and show you what I do on my rest day. So it is 6:50 a.m. Why am I so early, up so early on a Sunday? Well, we have church. We have to be there at 8 a.m. So I have to get everybody up, dressed, fed, and at church at 8 a.m. So how I start my day is I have hypothyroidism, so I have to start by taking my thyroid medicine. I have to take it an hour before I eat on an empty stomach with a full glass of water. So that is how I start my day. So the first thing I do after I take my medicine is I go upstairs to the bathroom, look into my bathroom, and I wash my face. Now, one thing I've been trying to do that I talked about in my goals video is skincare, take better care of my skin. And I talked about how I got this in a subscription box from 100% Pure. It's a cleanser, toner, moisturizer. So I'm going to do all those steps, and after I moisturize, I will actually put some argan oil on. And I'll do that because I have naturally really dry skin. But on top of that, it snowed a lot last night. It's really cold, so I know I'm going to be going outside, when we go to church. So this is just for my skin, so I'm going to take care of that. I'm not going to show you washing my face for two reasons. One, I think we all know what it looks like when I wash my face. Two, I have a very small bathroom, actually. We live in an old house and both bathrooms are really small, so there's not a really great angle to put you guys at. I don't have like a big tripod or anything, so this is just what it's going to be. Trust me when I say I wash my face next. So I've been using these products for about a month now, and I have to say they have really improved my skin. Especially the argan oil has really helped with the dryness of my skin, but overall it's really helped. I don't wear makeup or anything like that, so it really helps my skin in that aspect. It's clear, smooth, not dry. That's what I'm going for. So next I'm going to take out this. If you notice, this is the trendy heatless curls thing. I've tried it a couple times. I actually got this for Christmas, and it's either hit or miss for me. Either works really well or doesn't work at all. And I have found that I can't, like after I shower, I can't put my hair up because I have pretty long hair, and if I put this in with completely wet hair or damp hair, it will not dry at all. So last night I sprayed a little with some water, and on the ends I put some argan oil because again I have dry hair, dry skin, so it does help. The argan oil really does help with hair as well. So what is my husband doing now? My husband is getting all three kids up, feeding them. We don't do anything complicated on Sundays because again we have to be at church at 8. So it's cereal and fruit. Usually we do Cheerios and bananas, so he's taking care of that. He's unloading the dishwasher. I take this as a day, kind of my day off, my day of rest. So I don't do the dishwasher, I don't do laundry, I don't do chores. My 3-year-old just woke up, so like I said, I don't take care of that stuff. I mean, if it needs to be done, of course I'll do it, but I try to intentionally rest today, to not do anything. And one of those things I do with the intentional rest is I don't use my phone, which I'm breaking that rule right now because I'm filming on it, because I film all my videos on my phone, but I don't check email, I don't check social media, Facebook, any of that. I just leave my phone be for the day. Of course, if there's something that comes up or I need to check something, I'll use it. It's not like super strict, but I try to take a break from and unplug. And I find that really helps me focus more on myself. So I'm going to try to set you up on my countertop and show you the hair. So the lighting isn't the greatest in my bathroom either. We have the little eyeball lights in the ceiling, so we're just going to work with it. But if you have tried this and you have any tips, let me know below, because I've only tried it, like it's probably my 3rd time trying it. So that is kind of how it turns out. And I have pretty long hair, so I will fix it up after I get dressed. So it is 7:40. You can hear my kids playing with slime in the background. So I'm gonna actually have breakfast now. Cheerios, banana, keep it really simple. I'll bring a snack to church, and that is it. So I'm gonna eat and we're gonna head to church. So we are just about to leave, and I wanted to share one thing I do use. I don't use any type of makeup, but my youngest didn't sleep well last night, so I definitely have some puffiness going on. So this is coffee bean caffeine eye cream that I use, and you just put it under your eyes and it reduces the puffiness and kind of like the inflammation. And this is again from 100% pure, so I will use that before we leave. Welcome to church. Welcome to church. So I'm gonna get the cocoa bar set up, the coffee bar set up. I figured I'd show you my outfit of the day. So this is my church attire, very good for chasing a toddler around. The kids' cocoa bar is set. And then I just finished the tea and coffee. That's all set and ready to go. So welcome to my Sunday school room. So we are actually at church an hour before it starts. And one of the reasons is my husband's the pastor, he needs to get things ready. But I'm also the director of Christian education for our church. So I have to get things ready for Sunday school. So being here an hour early is nice. My kids are downstairs playing in the kids area while I get things ready. And I just want to point this out. I feel like every church and every grandma has this exact picture of Jesus, right? So what are we doing for Sunday school? So I am obviously not going to show you any Sunday school or anything like that because that would be infringing on other people's privacy. Same reason I don't show my own kids, things like that. But I will show you what we're doing. So today we are making college care kits. We have 5 kids that were in our Sunday school that have gone on to college. So we're going to be putting together care packages for them. And what I have for that is, so here's the box we're going to be sending. So again, I said we had Pringles, and then I just got some mints, some boxes of candy, some protein bars, some gum to put in there. The Sunday school kids are going to use this as a card. They're going to decorate it. I'm also going to have them write nice things on the inside of the box, like, we miss you, good luck, things like that. We have some glitter crosses we're going to stick in. One of our members made this window cling, just a cross. So that is what we're going to be doing for Sunday school today. If you're curious, this is the curriculum we use. I have a review up on my channel, I'll link it if I can, of my husband and I reviewing this curriculum, but this is what we use for our Sunday school. So these are the Bibles we use. This is more middle school, as you can see here. This is more like K through 2nd, like a picture Bible type thing. And this is a great option too for families. We use this in our Sunday school as well, but it covers a lesson, has some activities. So if you're looking for something just for your family, I highly recommend these as well. So these are how the packages turned out. It is noon and we are headed home in the snow. So it is lunchtime now. My oldest had a sandwich. She made that herself. My youngest had leftover chicken nuggets from lunch yesterday. My other youngest had leftovers too. My husband had leftovers, so I'll show you what I am having. So I am having an egg, turkey, mayonnaise, cheese, lettuce sandwich, and this is the cheese I use because I am dairy free as well. It's really good. So it is 1 o'clock and I'm just about to get some bread going. I have a video on how I make our gluten-free bread. I usually make a loaf about every other day now, so I'm gonna get that going so we have it for tomorrow. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna lay down and take a nap. Now, I used to feel guilty about this because there's always something I could be doing, right? There's always laundry or cleaning or homeschool prep. There's always something on the list I could be doing. And the funny thing is the list never ends. I could finish everything and there'd still be more to add to the list. So learning to listen to myself and listen to my body is really important. I spent the last 2 hours chasing a 3-year-old around at church, and it was tiring. And most Sundays it is tiring. So there are days I will nap after church, there are days I won't, and I don't feel bad about it. You know, my 2 oldest kids will do their tablet TV time right now. My youngest is doing his tablet time, and then he'll go down for his nap for a little bit. But my husband can totally handle that aspect of it. Just like when we got home, he was the one who made them lunches and got everything everyone needed, so I could just focus on myself. I could get myself some food. So I just want to put that out there that, you know, as a mom, don't feel guilty about doing these things for yourself. If you're tired, rest. Communication with your significant other, if you have one, is important to let them know this is what you need. I need you to do that. So it is 3:40. Just got up from my nap. I'm gonna have a snack. This is matzah with caramel chocolate. Oh, put the recipe down below. It's dairy-free, gluten-free the way I make it. That'll be my snack. And if you're curious, the bread is almost done here. It's got about 10 minutes left and it'll sit and warm for a little bit. But that is what I'm doing after my nap. So one thing I've tried to do Sundays, and I talk about this in my goals video, is to do something creative. Sometimes it's just reading a book, sometimes it's drawing, painting, something crafting related. So this Sunday I've decided to do a pet portrait, and I'll show you what I have going on there. So this is one of the lessons on the Paint Lab book that I've shared in the past. I'll link it down below. But it's making an interesting pet portrait. So this is my dog. So I printed a picture of that, and then I want to add a bow tie to the picture. So I printed a picture of that. And if you want to see an actual, here he is sleeping. He's 13 years old. So that is what I'm going to be working on. The first step I'm going to do is trace it. So I think I'm just going to do this elementary school style, put it against a window and trace the basic form of it, and then start working with the color instruction. So here is how it turned out. So I'm going to try adding some interesting color to it. And then this is definitely going to be a challenging art project for me because I'm definitely a perfectionist and I know there's no way it's going to come out looking anything like this. So I'm going to kind of push past that perfectionist and just try to have fun with it and hopefully end up with a cute picture of my dog. So I'm going to start picking my colors and following the instructions for the art. So I just finished. So again, this was the inspiration with the bow. And this is how it turned out. I think it turned out really well. So it is 5:23, and I'm really pleased with how that came out. What I'm gonna do now is clean up all this paint mess that I have out. My husband is in the kitchen now making dinner. He does dinner on Sunday nights. We always have taco night because everybody eats it without complaining. So he's taking care of that. So taco night, I use dairy-free cheese. Again, my husband makes all this. All right, so it is 6 o'clock. You'll have to excuse the lighting in this room because there's only one light and it's a larger chandelier on the corner. So this is kind of what we have to work with. So my husband made dinner. He's cleaning up dinner. I don't do any of that on Sunday. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna practice my piano. We acquired a piano from our church. And the first thing I'm gonna do is practice, and then I'm going to do a lesson on Hoffman Academy. It's a YouTube channel. It does have paid membership if you want, but you can also do it free. I've really enjoyed the free version. I've learned a lot. So the first thing I do is I just do some practice. So Twinkle Twinkle, Ode to Joy. There's the Muffin Man in there, and Good King Winslet. I just learned how to play with both hands, hence why you can see both days now. So I'm going to practice those, and then I'm going to do a lesson on Hoffman Academy. So it is 6:55, almost 7. I just finished the piano practice for the day, and around 7 o'clock on Sunday night is when I will do things like check email, because I don't like starting Monday morning off with a million emails to deal with. So 7 to 9:30 is kind of open free time. So that I'm actually not going to do right now. Instead, I really feel like watching Princess Bride, so we're gonna watch that right now. And I wanted to share something that my kids and I have really been enjoying. So this is the loaf of bread I made earlier, but we found these at Walmart. We really like the Welch's grape juice, so they have the strawberry daiquiri. These are the mocktails and the sangria. So I'm not a big wine drinker in general, but I do enjoy having this with a movie. It's just a little something fancy. I prefer juice over wine. But I highly recommend these, and they are gluten-free.
Farm boy, polish my morsel salad. I want to see my face shining in it by morning.
As you wish.
So it is 9 o'clock. The movie just got done. Kids are in bed. Right now I'm going to do some skincare before I get ready for bed. But I thought I'd show you. So this is my hair by the end of the day after that heatless curl thing. So there is a bit of a curl left, just a very slight one. And again, I did sleep in this tonight, so that kind of gives you an idea of what that does. And I don't use anything like hairspray or anything after I take them out, so this is just my hair. Alright, decided to switch to the downstairs bathroom because my 3-year-old kept barging into the bathroom and not going to bed. So what I use for skincare at night, I already showed you what I use in the morning. So what I got this month for my 100% pure subscription was this lavender oat milk cleanser, and it's a powder cleanser that you mix with water, so I use that first. What I really like about this, even though it has oats in it, it's still gluten-free. If you didn't know, we're a gluten-free family of 5. And then it came with a oat milk matcha mask, which is what I'm currently sporting right now. And you leave this on for about 15 minutes, and again, it's a powdery mixed with water. I like that it comes with a little brush to apply it so you don't get it everywhere. So I do this on Sunday nights, like an hour before bed. I do what I showed you this morning, my normal skincare routine. But I find, especially since this has the oats in it, it is really nourishing for my naturally dry skin. So I use this once a week on Sunday. It's kind of my taking care of myself. And then after about 15 minutes, I'll rinse this off. And again, I will just put some argan oil on after that. And it really does leave my skin super smooth. I actually compare it to, if you've ever played with Barbies, like the Barbie skin, that type of smooth, if you're curious what it's like. So how am I going to be spending the rest of my night? So when this is drying and doing what it's supposed to be doing, I am going to actually be checking emails, things like that. I try to be in bed by 10 and it's like 9:15 at this point. So I will check emails and then I have to upload this, or download this video to my computer and start editing it. And then I have a couple thumbnails to make, so I will probably do that. That'll take me until 10 o'clock. So this is probably where I'm going to stop the video. And I just want to make an emphasis on this video that taking care of yourself is really important. It's something that you should prioritize, even if it's just an afternoon, even if it's a face mask at night. Taking time for yourself is so important. So as always, thank you for watching.